child container. This container is designed to run when it is ng switch default. When ng switch default, so ng switch default, it will execute. When condition is not matching with the value, then we have to use this container. And the main container is closed. That means we have to define in the main container here. Main container is closed here. That is the basic approach of how do we define this. That means actually the main purpose of using ng switch is ng switch is used in UI. It is mostly used in UI to conditionally switch between views. It is used for conditionally switch between views. And important is it removes the other views. And it will display only the views that are matching with the condition. Views are nothing but UI actually. So general example I will show you. Then we will design one complex example with this switch approach, right? General example, it's simple to handle. See, what we are doing is general example to understand that case. So here I'm using a simple approach. Okay, let's do one thing. I remove this. Let's see that simple option. I'm using a div. And in the div, I'm adding a simple switch condition. This is the main block actually. This is the main block. And we are using a property. So binding ng switch. Ng switch is defined in this way. And in that switch, we are configuring a value we need to pass into it. I am passing a value that is string value. It can be a string or numeric or boolean, anything. So it is something like 1. Okay, good. Now inside this, we have other divs. This div is using a switch case, ng switch case. And switch case, if it is 1, that means if it is matching with 1. So string, that means in a single quote, if it is matching with 1. So choice, the choice is 1. That is what we are defining. Suppose another div, and we are using another ng switch case. If it is 2, then here we say choice is 2. Okay, and here we are using div, and this is ng switch default. Ng switch default is so please choose 1 or 2, like that. Currently I'm just hard coding the value, but I'm just showing you the syntax how to write the switch. This is how we maintain the switch. We will prepare a good example to understand correctly how and where we can use this kind of switches in our UI. Currently, you can see it says your choice is 1. And observe in the terminal, here you can see that. So it is using only that particular choice is 1. It is displaying a div. Inside the div, there are so many divs defined. But it is not showing all of them. It is showing only the one which is matching with it. Suppose if I enter as 2. So if I enter as 2 in the switch, then obviously the matching one should be displayed. That means it says that choice is 2. And it will not show the 1. So the 1 is there, not there. It is only 2 is there. You can see here 1 is not there. Only the 2 is displayed here. And important, if my choice is some 3, and obviously it has to execute the default. If it is not matching, then it should show the message, please choose one or two. That is how it have to handle the condition and manage the condition. This is a general syntax. We will put this in one example and we will see how to handle this with a proper example. So this is how we can handle multiple conditions. You don't have any else if like statement here. We have to use switch case and default. And how do we work with that with proper example? That we will see by designing one good example. So we will see that tomorrow, right? Now tomorrow we can design some examples by using this switch, and we can understand properly how to use that in our real world environment, right? So this is only syntax. Examples we will see in tomorrow's session. Okay, thank you. Nanchon jada mana.